Two trucks sit side by side in the desert heat, separated not by distance, but by decades of evolution. One is a legend forged in an era when simplicity was survival. The other is a modern marvel wrapped in sensors and steel. The question that haunts every buyer, every mechanic, every driver who's ever trusted their life to a machine is this: does newer always mean better? Context in one breath. The Toyota Hilux has earned a reputation that borders on myth. From war zones to polar expeditions, the Hilux has become the global standard for durability. But in 2015, Toyota introduced the 8th-generation Hilux with a completely redesigned chassis, new engine technology, and electronic systems that transformed the truck from mechanical workhorse to digital powerhouse. Source: Toyota Motor Corporation, 2015 launch documentation. The debate erupted immediately. Loyalists of the older models, particularly the legendary 2005 to 2015 7th generation, questioned whether modern engineering compromises had weakened the Hilux's bulletproof reputation. Now, with 10 years of real-world data, we can finally compare what actually breaks, what actually lasts, and what the numbers reveal about new versus old. Timeline of key events. Visual, split-screen comparison. 2005 Hilux fading into 2015 model. In 2005, Toyota released the 7th-generation Hilux with a focus on mechanical simplicity. The 3.0-liter D4D diesel engine used a timing chain instead of a belt, traditional mechanical fuel injection systems, and minimal electronics. Source: Toyota Technical Specifications, 2005. Mechanics loved it because diagnosis required tools, not computers. Owners loved it because repairs could happen in remote locations with basic parts. The truck became famous for extremes. Top Gear attempted to destroy one in 2007 and failed spectacularly. Source: BBC Top Gear, Season 9, Episode 5. ISIS fighters chose it as their vehicle of choice not for ideology, but for reliability. Source: U.S. Department of State Counterterrorism Analysis, 2014. Antarctic researchers drove modified versions to the South Pole. Source: Antarctic Trucks Expedition, 2010 Expedition Log. The 7th-generation Hilux wasn't just transportation, it became cultural shorthand for indestructibility. Pattern break question. But could Toyota actually improve on perfection? Then came September 2015. Toyota unveiled the 8th-generation Hilux at the Bangkok International Motor Show, and the changes ran deeper than sheet metal. Source: Toyota press release, September 2015. The new truck featured a completely redesigned ladder frame chassis, a 2.8-liter GD turbocharged diesel engine with common rail injection, and a 6-speed automatic transmission option with electronic control modules managing everything from throttle response to differential lock. Scenario 1. Continued divergence. Confidence high. Toyota and other manufacturers will likely continue adding electronic systems to meet evolving regulations and consumer expectations. The gap between new and old trucks will widen as features like autonomous emergency braking, connectivity, and hybrid powertrains become standard. Older mechanical trucks will become increasingly valuable in specific markets that prioritize simplicity and repairability. Scenario 2. Right to repair movement impact. Confidence medium. Growing legislative pressure in Europe, North America, and Australia may force manufacturers to make diagnostic tools, software, and repair documentation more accessible to independent mechanics. Source: Right to Repair Legislation Tracking, European Parliament, 2024. This could significantly reduce the repair cost disadvantage of modern trucks within 5 years. Scenario 3. Emerging market adaptations. Confidence medium. Some manufacturers may develop simplified versions of modern trucks specifically for markets where electronic infrastructure remains limited. These would retain modern safety structures and basic emissions compliance while minimizing electronic complexity. Early examples already exist in some developing markets, though not yet from Toyota. Source Automotive Industry Analysis Reports, 2024. Outro and CTA. The real reliability comparison reveals that better depends entirely on your definition of the word. 10 years of data doesn't crown a winner. It simply illuminates the trade-offs every buyer must navigate between proven mechanical simplicity and advancing electronic capability. If you found this analysis valuable, watch our next video. The truth about keeping old diesels running, what mechanics won't tell you. It dives deeper into the specific maintenance strategies that extend vehicle life regardless of generation, using real cost data from professional fleets.